Oh. All right. Get into the opening to the people. Cool. I got this. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, cool. Okay, let's get to it. And we should change it to the main screen. Hello? Hello? Okay, I think.
You're right.
Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, cool. I think we're all in a good start.
Yeah.
Nothing's crashed, so that's like always a good start. Alright.
What's crashed?
Nothing's crashed, nothing's on fire.
Oh, nothing's crashed. Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
Nothing's on fire. So yes. This is what we need. Right. Well. Hello everybody. It's your boy Super, aka and I'm just always hanging out here. I'm joined here by none other than Charnucky.
Hello. Hello, gang.
Yep. And we're gonna be talking about the really successful event actually that came in this weekend. Get a move on. I was about to say get on my level. Wrong event.
No, not quite. Not quite on that scale, but
But still, this event was nothing to shake at, man. Fantastic.
you know what? It's like I said when we had a little wrap up chat at the end of the event. The night before Get a Move On, I was talking to Evan or Doggy, and he said to me like, all I hope is that we can get a consistent 20 viewers, and we were at like between like 50 and 70, or I think even more than that for like the entire thing. So yeah, very, very unexpected.
The amount of support that was like out of this world.
Again, we got our. I mean, we were always confident that we'd meet our donation goal of £1,000. The fact that we got there in 4 hours.
You almost quadrupled it. That was crazy.
Yeah, very nearly. Yeah.
So
I've been kind of flexing that, like I've been, going to work like, oh, so I used to do a little something this weekend, nearly made £4 grand for charity. What have you guys been up to? Like, it's a very nice little flex. Not that you should brag about donating to charity, but
Hey, hey,
But you
some
know, I
things
think I think we can have this one. I think me and the lads can have this one.
definitely. It was crazy, man. Fan,
Mm.
fantastic. Right, I do have a few questions though, if you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
My first question was what made you think about get a move on as like a concept? Like, what made you like think about like what made it pop into your head? Like, wait, I could do
Yeah.
this.
Yep. Right. Well, well. At no point did I think I could do this. At no point did I think it was feasible. Until we got the other lads on board.
Mhm,
But I mean, right. There's a few things that made me come up with the idea. I think one is that kind of everyone's sick of Ultimate Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Like,
mhm.
it's nice that we got all these Wi-Fi tournaments going on, but every time they're done, it's people raging about how bad the online is, and I'm like, it's just kind of a lot of negativity about
uh,
something the Smash scene should enjoy. Obviously, Ultimate Wi-Fi is bad,
yep.
but it's just kind of a shame that our hobby is just kind of not fun at the
So,
minute. But there's also I was up one night. I watch a lot of Cactus's Celeste streams because I absolutely love that game, and I was just kind of just sat there mesmerized watching him play it like night after night, and I was thinking because he was running Celeste, SPF started playing Sonic Adventure
mhm.
2, Doggy started running Viva Pinata, and of course John T uh
The
is
Ori legend.
quite well
So,
known
how's that?
yeah, is an Ori legend, yeah, and I was thinking, well, again, like I said, I was like, oh, there must be one or two more speedrunners in Smash UK. I had no idea how many there were, but I was thinking, I just thought, wouldn't it be fun if there was like a Smash UK GDQ thing, just as something else to do, something else for us to get excited about. But uh, like I said, it was just kind of an idea that I just had in my head, but I thought I couldn't figure out the logistics of putting something like that together. So I kind of brought it up to like Evan and Dev and a couple of the lads, like, you think that'd be fun? And of course, Dev and Evan were like, just tweet it, man. Just see people would be interested, and just the Twitter poll alone got a lot more interactions than I thought it would. So yeah, people were pretty enthusiastic about it from the start for something that for me was just a hey, what if? Um, and then yeah, after the initial tweet got a lot of traction, I just messaged the SSM group chat. I said I was like, so people seem to want this. I don't know if I could do it. Any of you fancy helping out? And we got pretty much all of SSM involved, and of course Doggy underscore helping out as well. So again, I keep saying this, but more credit goes to them than to me. I had the idea. They brought the whole thing to life.
I think, wait, you're part of SSM as well, so you know.
Oh yeah. But I mean, in terms of get a move on, I think they had much bigger roles in the organizing of the event than I did.
Uh,
But I
uh
think I think I think that's another thing worth mentioning as well. 'Cause I think they're probably sick of me. Like the rest of us are probably sick of me saying it's not me, it's not me. They probably want me to take a bit more credit than I do. I don't know, maybe.
well,
But
it does say Charnucky presents right in
well,
the corner.
I'll get to that. I'll get to that as well. But because I was off work for a couple of weeks around the time I came with the idea. So I said, um, yeah, I've got this idea. Do we want to put it together? But when because I work pretty late shifts most of the time. So I said when I go back to work, I don't know how hands on I can be. So I don't want it to seem like
Uh,
I'm making you do something that I want. I want if you guys want to put this together, go for it. You know what I mean? Like,
mhm.
I didn't want to feel like I was giving them a workload. I just thought if you guys think this is a fun idea as well, then
Then
let's
yeah,
go, let's do it. But yeah, the Charnocky Presents bit. Again, they're also probably sick of me going on about this, but to exactly quote because the original name was going to be Get a Move On. It was going to be like a little spin on the awesome games done quick. It was going to be good games played with haste or something like that.
mhm.
And then I thought, now let's think of something new. And I thought I'd Get a Move On. And they were like, okay, so it's Charnocky Presents Get a Move On. And I was like, no, we're not putting Charnocky Presents. And then I said, all in favor of Charnocky Presents say aye. Everyone said aye, and I was like, right. I guess I'm stuck with that bit of the name then. So that's the main part that I had nothing to do with is the Charnocky Presents.
Okay, fair enough. I c- Oh, you gotta love your team, man. That's that. It's actually really nice.
They were very adamant on gassing me up for the idea, which is very kind of them.
Hmm. Well, it was your like brainchild in the end, so I I think you deserve
Well,
that.
I guess. I'm sure someone would have thought of it eventually.
I I never know, but you were the first one to do it, but that matters
Well,
most.
yeah, yeah. Like I say, I'm just very happy that everyone was happy to be in. But I think that's another thing. I'm sure we're gonna go into the aftermath later on. But I think one of the things I was like the most relieved about is how much the rest of the team like enjoyed putting it together. Like SBF put up a tweet saying that it's like his favorite event that he's ever put on, and I
Mhm,
was like, thank God, because I'm like, if again I brought up an idea and said,
mhm.
sorry, I just burped,
Oh no
pardon
worries.
me. I was like, the last thing I'd want is for me to think of an event, say, sorry lads, I can't be as involved as I want to be, so sorry, you're going to be doing a lot of it, and then for them to not enjoy doing it, that was like the last thing I wanted to happen. But that they all had a lot of fun putting it together. So
Fair
I think for me that's like the biggest like weight off my chest is that
Ah,
they enjoyed it.
f- fair enough. That's also that's very good. Could-
Mm.
No point. No, when I say no point, it's not very good to do something you dislike doing.
Well,
That's
that's
right.
what I mean. I didn't want to promise that an event's going to happen, not be that hands on with the event, and that the people that were doing it just do it out of obligation. But
Mhm.
again, thankfully, that wasn't the case.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, going on to the next question. How much planning did this take to do? Because I know this is like the first like event of this kind, like in Smash UK.
It took 2 months to put together. I think yeah, we made the Discord server to start discussing it like early mid November. Like I think when they said you will do it in January, I was like, that's not enough time.
Mhm.
It's like there's no way. But yeah, I think we probably. Oh, I don't want. Again, I can't speak for them because again, they're the big brain event planners. But we might have even been able to have done it sooner. But I thought let's kind of
Yeah.
give ourselves as much time as possible, given it's the first event of its kind.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could have done it
I understand.
in one
Oh,
month. Who knows? But
mhm. Oh, fair enough. Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, innit? So.
yeah, exactly. And like I said, I think they absolutely made the best use of that time. Like I
Mhm.
think because like I said, I'd be working, I'd miss a few meetings, and I'd come, then finally be available. I'd come back. I'd be like, all right, so lads, where are we up to?
Mhm.
And like you know they'll have all these spreadsheets, all the stuff scheduled. You had Evan absolutely bossing out like the thing the Twitter page. They get a move on Twitter. That was all Evan and Bomber. Like I forgot the password for that. I didn't post a thing on there. So
Uh,
they were killing it on the socials, getting all
mhm.
the interactions, doing all the advertising. Yeah, like Tigerton and Luma making all the
Graphics.
yeah, all the graphics. The setup for the stream is actually amazing. Like I'm very like technologically inept. Like I just got a Fitbit the other day. Took me 2 days to figure out how to set the time on it. Like um
uh,
so just all the yeah, this is what I mean. Like when I could not have put that together without them.
mhm.
Like not even close.
Well, fair enough, man. There's no I in team, as I say, and it's best to have a team that has different like vocations than you just doing it yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the wildest thing is the fact that we managed to get two because like I said we made the application form for people to submit their runs.
Mhm.
I thought like when I first again made the tweet, I thought it'd be like something that we just do on like a Saturday evening. It'd be like 5 6 hours long because I was like there can't be that many people that want to take part in it. We got like a little under 30 people submitting the speedruns. That's like I didn't even know there were 30 speedrunners in the UK.
Wait, that?
Like let alone in Smash UK. Like
Wait.
I had no idea that we had like SpongeBob speedrunners and Muppets and Resident Evil. I had no idea all that. And a lot of these people are people that like not that like I speak to regularly, but that I'm like quite friendly with, and I had no idea they were hiding all these sick speedrunning skills from us. But
That,
I think that's another thing. Sorry to go back on
oh no
the
worries.
previous question, but another thing that gave me the idea is that like the whole stereotype of like, oh, smashers don't play other games. I'm like, surely we do. Surely there's other games that we're good at. So it's just fun, especially when it's like not your top level Smash players that kind of
Hmm.
they go to tournaments a lot, but they don't kind of get the names out there on that top level.
Hmm.
It's kind of nice to give those people a platform to kind of flex a different game that they're super good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's a fun way of getting the broader Smash community involved in something that isn't strictly Smash related.
yeah. I definitely agree. Like, for example, some speed runners that come to mind are like with Chili with his Super Mario Odyssey speed runs, and then who else did I have? Oh yeah, do you remember Jay Miller?
Yeah, yeah.
He speed runs Streets of Rage 4. So
Yeah, yeah. The official Sega page gave him a shout out the other day, didn't they?
yeah,
Like last week. Yeah, yeah. Again, I had no idea, but yeah, good for him.
mine's Hollywood now. He doesn't speak to us
I mean,
anymore.
I mean, I'm saying Jay Miller's always been like a Hollywood gamer. Did you see? I was talking to Multi the other day,
Hmm.
and he was telling me about. Have you played Kingdom Hearts 3 before?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's the bit at the end where you're shooting all the keyblades and
Wait, so you
like all the little reaction commands are the names of different players that were on the Kingdom Hearts mobile app. And Multi said to me, he's like, "Oh, I remember when I first played this, I could have sworn I saw Jay Miller's name." And I was like, "All right, imagine if he pops up again." And like there he, and there was Jay Miller in Kingdom Hearts 3. I was like, "Yo, this guy's everywhere."
came into Hollywood. He went to Smash Paper Zero.
Yo,
Gets shot up by Sega.
I'm saying he's the most Hollywood gamer of all time.
Oh
That
man,
guy's
love
about
him.
he plays everything.
Yeah, do you know he plays Street Fighter as well? He's pretty
Oh, does
good.
it?
He
See what I mean? Didn't
played
know that either. I mean,
beat K Brad.
like I'm surprised. Like me and Jay Miller are like mates. Like like. But yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, I had no idea that he got about so much, and that's what I mean. It's nice to give other Smash players a little bit of a platform to show off all the other like speedrunning communities that they're a part of as well.
Hmm. That would definitely. I didn't know you guys got 30 though. 33 speed runners. Yeah.
I know that's what I mean. I thought we'd be struggling to Sorry, I forgot.
No
Can't
worries.
stop burping. Um, yeah, like I say, I thought we'd just get a little handful, and we'd probably even like struggle to fill up the schedule. And it was like I wish I could remember now, but we had some absolute bangers of games being submitted as well, and I was there like, nah, there's no way. We need that one in. We need that one in, and then we just had to be like, never mind, maybe next time.
Hmm.
Like it was it was quite upsetting having to um you
Have,
know
have to like
not
cut some.
yeah, but I mean again, if we didn't cut any, then the event would probably still be running now. But
Hmm. That's actually I'm gonna speak about that later on because I got a question for that one.
okay.
Right. Moving on to like the next question, which is because there are like so many runs. Which one do you think were your favorite or the coolest ones? And I'm not sure.
Oh,
Are you
that's
allowed to be biased or not? Like I
I
have to.
mean,
You'd have to love
surely,
everyone
I
equally.
mean, I'm naturally gonna have bias for the games that I like more. So I don't think. Obviously, I mean, I was sat there watching it all day and I didn't get bored.
Hmm.
So all the runs were a lot of fun to watch. I think if I had to pick favorites, top of my head, I think the Ratchet and Clank one was absolutely insane. I think my favorite moment of like the entire event was at the very beginning of the Ratchet and Clank run. They counted in and like, okay, three, two, one, go, and then straight away Ratchet's flying across the screen, and the commentator's like, so in this part we're gonna do double super quadruple backflip, and then that's gonna give us all a momentum. And I was like, whoa, slow down, we just started. Like that, like the Ratchet and Clank speedrun blew my mind. I think I like the SpongeBob movie one a lot. I was so happy I got to host that. I was adamant. I was like, that game was my childhood. I'm hosting that run. And Rayman Legends as well. That's like one of my favorite games of all time. Um, the Celeste race was really hype, and I was really glad that we. I mean, obviously we were going to get Celeste in anyway because I mean Isaac's part of the team,
Mhm.
but just because that was I was watching a Celeste run when I got the idea to do the event, so I was like, "There's no way we're not hyping up Celeste." Trying to what other ones did I really like off the top of my head? The Metal Gear one was good because that's
Mhm.
like a game that I've barely ever seen, and I was like, "Yo, this game looks really fun." Um,
Mhm.
let me try. I'll try and think of one more that I want to give a shout out to. Oh, bless. Oh, Muppets, Muppets. That was hype. You know, the nicest thing Evan's ever done for me. He was supposed to be hosting that blog. We were gonna like co-host,
Mhm.
and then we thought, well, we don't need a co-host. It's one person reading donations and not that much to do. Um, and we had Evan written down to host the Muppets run. And right before it was like, you know what, Jacob, you just want to do it. I can tell the Muppets means a lot to you. And I was like, yes, thank you so much.
Oh, that's.
Like, I just wanted to sit there and watch the Muppets Race Mania because I've never heard of that game in my life. And like, if you could have told me a year ago that I'd, for one, have my name on the title of a successful speedrunner event, I'd have said, no, you're chatting out
Mhm.
your bottom. I'm not going to cuss on your stream. I say you're chatting out your bottom. And then if you told me again that there would be a Muppets kart racer in that run, I'd be throwing hands. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm like, there's no chance that's going to be a real thing.
Oh, okay. Just, I can just imagine it. You said there's a Muppet racer in my speedrun that exists.
Like, that is absurd.
Yo, me outside.
It's just the silliest
Yeah.
thing that I never thought would happen, but there it did.
Mhm.
And he PB'd. Yeah, you know, shout out to James for that. He PB'd on the GAMO stream as well. So yeah, I think that's definitely a big highlight.
Hey. Definitely shout out to Chain Seas for that. I didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
That was especially some of the run. Those some of the runs were. If I could say some of my favorite ones are
Yeah, yeah, of course.
my favorite ones were Chili's ones because I'm I'm a great fan of his. I always watch his streams. It's it's just great to see him always trying to like one up himself, and also I like the funny
Mm.
nips run. So
The
it's
nipple percent was absolutely brilliant. The chat was so much fun to be a part of in that as well. You know, I missed the bulk of his run though because I was so tired. I was like, because I did you know, I say I hosted it like that's like a lot of work, but I mean, yeah, I've got the attention span of a goldfish, so actually staying focused on the run while it's happening, it
and
takes its toll on a little smooth brain like me. But because I did SpongeBob, then SBF Sonic run, and then the Mario Odyssey run was like my break before I did Rayman and closed the event. So I was like, yo lads, I need a nap. So I had to miss that one, so I didn't actually get to watch most of it. So I'm probably gonna watch that one back at some point.
def- I say definitely watch his ones back because
Mm.
he's getting better. And also, I got to say a special shout out to my boy. Oh no, I feel bad now. To Trilby, because I know he just,
Y-
I don't know,
yes. Oh my god,
he pass
absolutely. Yeah.
he personal best this one. So
Was that a PB as well?
yeah, I think he said he was a
Yo, I didn't
baby.
even notice at the time.
I
I
think
didn't even notice at the time. I think the chat's reaction to that game, even being there at all, was so funny. The fact that we had, you know, this. I mean, my knowledge of Resident Evil is like next to none. I thought it was still like the goofy PS1 era zombie game. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then and then that comes on and it's very brutal and a bit scary, and we're like, yeah, let's just put that before Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I don't think we probably thought that line up through, but it was so funny.
uh, oh dear. Yeah. Oh man. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because
It's
I
alright,
just
man.
because I always just remember that. Wait a sec, I hate horror games. Um. So yeah, special thanks to him, and also Jin done the SpongeBob one because I can't believe
Yeah.
there's a game that is that SpongeBob that actually exists and has a speedrunning community.
Well, Battle for Bikini Bottom's like one of the like biggest speedrunning communities. I
It,
think on speedrun.com it's like one of the top 10.
that's something I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah, Battle for Bikini Bottom's like a huge speedrun game, but and the movie is kind of like the movie game is kind of a sequel in heavy quotation, like it runs off the same engine as that game. So, but yeah, I didn't know that the movie game also had a
Oh, sorry. You,
community. I knew about the Battle for Bikini Bottom one. I didn't know.
uh, and I didn't know that. I didn't know it was that big. That's just me.
Yeah. I mean, Battle for Bikini Bottom's like. Well, not like I won't say it's like a class. I mean, actually, it got a remake just last year, didn't it? So
Oh yeah,
it must have a following. Yeah.
rehydrated. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So a big part of that following is the speedrun community. But I thought, all right, they can get one big speedrun SpongeBob game, but there's no way they're getting two. And lo and behold, there's two. There's two popular speedrunning SpongeBob games. Fancy that.
So yeah, that was really unexpected, especially when he did that cut.
Yeah.
Top,
Oh, that
top
like
one to
clipping
King.
through the wall.
Yeah. So top one to
Yeah,
Ginge.
yeah. And that part was when we got the bop emote going in chat. These are a little typo on my end that everyone just uses the native emote of GAMO.
Eh. And before I forget, I got to say a very special thank you to Wabby for trying to 100% Elite Smash. God, don't know what he was thinking, but he tried.
You know what? I can't remember the exact origins of how we decided to let him do that. I think when we had the submission form up, I think he submitted a Wario World run. I don't know why we didn't put that one. I don't know if he actually knows the full game. You know, I don't. I think he just offered to speed run a bit of it or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. So sorry, Whammy, if I'm outing you, but if I'm lying about you. But and he also submitted like a Smash speed run. We're like, how the hell are you gonna speed run Smash? And then I think he said the Elite Smash thing, and I was like, we were all saying there's no way that you can estimate how long it's gonna take to get every character into Elite Smash because it's not even like it's an RNG based like kind of inconsistent game. It's you might just end up against players that are better than you. Like you can't speed run a competitive fighter.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in like an online multiplayer mode. There's no way that works. But I think we said, wouldn't it be a fun incentive though to just have him stay up all night, Gamma after hours, just to watch him try? And he agreed to it, and it was very very funny.
Oh, I
So and bless his heart, he's also carrying on that run on his own Twitch channel this week, and we still got the donation page open, so so you can watch the world's longest speed run because he's taken about a week to do it.
I feel for him. Okay, that's
Hey,
mad,
no, I don't. I've no sympathy. He said he could do it.
and that's why we
He
don't do
submitted.
promises.
Well, he submitted the form and he said he could do it, so he's doing it.
Oh my days. Oh, that
Uh,
must be
I think
torture.
I was watching it. Like I thought I'd stay up to watch it, and it got to like 2 a.m. and he had 3 out of 83 characters in, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to bed. Like there's no way.
That's what he's just done. He's just signed a devil's contract. Oh lord.
Honestly, well, he's a very good sport about it, and again, the fact that he actually agreed to do it overnight as well.
So yeah,
You
burn.
know, yeah, you're right. Big shout out to him. I think that's one of my favorite things we did for that event. Just torture Whammy.
Oh yeah, I even saw you just hop into Elite Smash yourself.
Yeah. I was because the stream's a bit behind because well you know how Twitch is and it's not going to be in real time.
Mhm.
I was in the Discord call with Illuminati who was running the stream so he could see his in real time, and I said, all right, I'm going to get the character select screen up. You just tell me the second he presses start so I can sync up with him and find him. Like I just want to mess with him. I'm really upset that I lost in my one game I had against him, but
Oh.
he would have been there even longer if I hadn't.
Well,
I'll let him win. I'll let him win to help him out.
hey, good sport, Chanaki.
Yeah, you know, got to help him out.
Right, I'm moving on to the next question, because for yeah, for next, I'm gonna put the one above it actually. With Gamma being like an overall success, you guys raised over 3.7k actually, and it's still ongoing for charity. Is there plans?
Yeah.
Is there plans for like another one, or maybe one in person? Like after when quarantine's finished, because we don't want to kill everyone
Yeah.
for the sake of speed runs.
I'm not gonna say there's plans for it because I wouldn't, but it's something we do want to do. I think it's pretty much set in stone that we're gonna do it again. We've not really discussed it in any capacity other than yeah, let's do that again.
Mhm.
And of course, when we were closing the event, we did bring up, yeah, maybe GAMO IRL one day. Um,
Mhm.
and I think we want to kind of see how big it can get because I mean, um, because again, my idea was it's going to be a little one-off, a little bit of fun for the Smash scene, which really I just thought it'd be us having a laugh like our mates. Like you can kind of tell from like this isn't super relevant to the question, but I'm gonna go on a little tangent.
Oh, no worries.
Well, like, because at the start of the event, I had the first hosting block, and of course, everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong on my end. My internet were going down, my headset stopped working. I
Mhm.
missed like the commentator was asking me to read donations like 3 times, and I was just fighting my laptop, so I just didn't notice.
Mhm.
And it went really. Oh no, I don't want to talk about it. I was getting so mad, and then after that, we it cut to break, and I was just kind of sitting there, with the screen with the raffles and the coming up next screen, and with the music playing in the background. And I was just sat there, kind of vibing with the chat, saying hello to my mates that were in there.
Mhm.
Because in my mind at the time, I was like, it's just the Smash scene in it. It's just our mates. We're just chatting. We're just having a good time. And then, kind of just as the day went on, and of course the other lads were running it with a bit more professionalism. Is that a word?
Yeah,
Professionalism. Yeah, that's how, yeah.
you guys coined
With a
it.
bit more, yeah. Well, they run it a bit more professionally than I was. And I just kind of took a step back and I was like, yeah, this is kind of like this is like a real thing. Like it didn't feel real until I took a step back and actually watched it for myself. So I think from that, obviously in my heart of hearts, it's always gonna be like the Smash UK speedrun event. But we're also thinking like, how much further could it go in like the broader um speedrunning community? So I mean, like a couple of years ago, Smash Dash was like 30 people in a bar, and now it's what Conquest is.
Yeah,
Life's crazy. So yeah, who knows how big Gamo could get if we keep going with it.
that actually leads on to my next question. Actually,
Oh, okay, go on.
um, for, yeah, next time, what would you like to do better next time, and what runners would you like? Like, if you had any, like gold, any runner that you could, like, I don't know, pick like three like random like
Oh, you
S
know
tier
what?
runners.
I don't know if I could answer that as far as who the runners would be. I'd have to look back at the submissions and pick out a few games, and I don't know if I have them on hand. But um, I mean, there's a few games I'd like to see being speedrun, I guess. Like obviously get another Sonic game in there. I'm not an SA2 fan. I love watching SBFs run, but let's get a better Sonic game in there.
A
That's just me. That's just my opinion. You know what? Right. So other than when I was watching like Cactus, running Celeste and stuff, I don't really watch a ton of speed runs except for like the Kingdom Hearts games, like especially two. I think those speed runs are sick. I love watching them. So I'm like, yeah, if you can get a Kingdom Hearts runner at Gamo, I'd be so happy. But like I said, I don't know if I'm knowledgeable enough about again the broader speed running world to name names of who would want in it. But I think as far as stuff we could do better, I think it's all on my end for me to be a bit more of a professional about it. Because like I say, I mean, I was having fun the whole time. I was goofing around in chat. I was kind of misbehaving on stream a bit. I'd get a few slaps on the wrist from the other lads for swearing when I shouldn't swear, and for you know, so as much as I want it to be like my fun little me and Smash UK hanging out and vibing, it could be more than that. It's already shown that it could be more on that, and I think
could
it.
be like more professional.
Yeah, I don't like the term professional because it makes it sound very corporate when it's not. It's again, it's all about just us having fun.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe to conduct myself like a bit more of a grown up um next time because I think
Mm-hmm.
like I say if I'm there kind of goofing around and they're there trying to help the event grow there were just bits of the event where I felt like I was doing the lads a disservice. They've never said this to me.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't agree with me at all. But maybe you're always your own harshest critic. So like there's certain bits of certain VODs that I don't want to go back and watch. I'm like, oh, shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have done this. But again, that's just me being my own harshest critic. But I think as far as like the planning and everything else goes, I don't think I'd change it for the world. I mean, maybe that's just because I'm not as good at those sorts of things as the other lads. Like, I can't make a Google Docs spreadsheet with like the scheduling, and I couldn't do the submission form by myself. Again, I sure as hell couldn't put the stream layout together.
Mhm.
So, maybe there's something they know that they could do better. I have not a clue. As far as I'm concerned, that's like as good as it gets.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, I think as far as things that could be done better for another one, I think it's just things that I personally could do better about my role, as small as it might be. But
Mhm.
I think as the event as a whole, I don't think I'd change anything. Obviously, again, it could be bigger. Nothing's perfect, but I couldn't pin down one specific thing that I'd improve on.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, so all in all, it's a solid defense. All right, and us, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
Like I said, I'm sure if they watch, I don't know if this is going to be a on YouTube or on a video or whatever, or if anyone's in chat, I think if some of the other lads are watching it, they're probably pulling their hair out, thinking, "No, we could have done this, we could have done that," but
mhm.
I don't know. In my mind, everyone did a great job.
And this thing's definitely gonna be like uploaded to YouTube. Let's
Okay,
I
okay.
hope because I would
Well, in
just
that case, should the rest of the GAMO team see this, I'm sure that there's an answer they'd want me to give, but I don't have it.
mhm. Uh, and one last question for me actually.
Okay.
Actually, I got a special question because I just thought of it and I thought it would be kind of a
Okay,
cool
I've got as
one.
many. I've got time for as many as you want, mate. That's fine.
Alright, do, okay, what game would you like? If you could choose any game, what would you speedrun?
Well, what would I speedrun?
Yeah.
Oof. Well, again, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
Um, I'd like to speed. Again, this is. Look, we've all seen me try and play Smash. Yeah, like I'm not that good at games. So me saying I want to speedrun it and me actually setting aside the time to do so are two very,
Hey, sorry, you cut
very
out.
different things.
Oh yeah.
But let's say in a hypothetical world, what I can snap my fingers and have all the gamer skills I want,
Mhm.
what would I dedicate it to? So Kingdom Hearts 2 would be one of them.
Mhm.
Uh, pro- Probably Bayonetta would be like obviously because it's me. That's the
Wait,
big one.
which one?
I
One or
did
two?
one.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a bigger Bayo one fan than him. I've got my grievances with Bayo too, but we're not gonna go there today.
Oh,
Um,
we're gonna have to talk about that one in the future, then.
well, well,
Um,
well. But actually, the speedrun game is probably is about is just as good as one. But I've got my grievances with that game's like engine. But
but-
I was practicing the Bayo one speedrun like very early into the planning for GAMO because I thought it's my name on the event. I've got to take part. I have to speedrun a game. I got about 2 or 3 chapters into it, and I pretty much had the speedrun like down pat.
um,
And then beyond that, I was like, yo, this is hard. Like this is too hard. Like Bayonetta is like a hard game on its own.
mhm.
Then trying to do it all really quickly. But and again, that's one like there is a criminal amount of smashers that haven't actually played that game. So I like that. That'd be a good place to be like, yo, look, it's a good game. Play it.
Wait,
Um,
seriously, I'm like, if you guys remember being Smash 4, I used to hate Bayonetta. There was an undying passion. I got
well,
Bayonetta
everyone
2.
did.
I got Bayonetta 2. I loved the game. I was like,
That's what I'm
I like this
saying.
character.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, just play it, man. I lent Maggie my copy of Bayonetta 1 and 2, and he had the game for about a year. I was like, yo, just play it. I guarantee you'll love it. He never once played it, but he wrapped it up and gave it to me as a Christmas present the following year. Gave it back to me. I was like, man, come on. Um, yeah, I think Kingdom Hearts, Bayonetta, or probably like a Sonic game because it's me, it's Sonic in it.
Fair enough, yeah.
I don't know which one, maybe SA1 or Heroes, but
Some from the Dreamcast era, so good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fair enough. Good. Alright, and my final question is: do you have any like people that you want to like do special thanks to before we like wrap this up?
Um, I mean, I've already kind of given pats on the back this entire conversation, but
Mhm.
obviously, SPF, Illuminati, Tigerton, Bomber, Cactus. Oh, and also Dev, for hosting. And Dev was part of the planning team like pretty early on. Then he took a step back because he had other stuff he needed to take care of. But
Mhm.
he still got on for his hosting block, and he absolutely smashed it when he he was, when he introduced the game and talked about the cherry, I was like, I wish I could talk like Dev.
Mhm.
Like, so big shout outs to him as well. Um, and again, all the runners, they were like super easy to work with. They were because a lot of the runners as well were like people that I hadn't really spoken to much, if at all. There were a few people in there that were like that I was good friends with, but they were all super easy to get along with, super easy to kind of chat with before and after they were on stream. And the commentators too. Pretty much everyone involved. I couldn't really whittle it down to just a few shout outs. Literally, if your name was featured anywhere in GAMO. Oh, and obviously, everyone that was in chat all day, everyone that donated. Yeah, everyone, man. Just Smash UK. Shout outs to a lot of them.
Hey,
Like especially that thing about uh the UKIE page that posted that with GAMO, the movement and solidarity, that's like in the last 12 months, Smash UK has raised
10K.
10 grand for charity. That is insane.
Hey,
That is like the coolest thing in the world.
hey, not
But
so. Hey, not too bad for people that say we don't shower. We don't shower, but
exactly.
we donate to charity.
Yeah, we're too busy making the world a better place to shower, man.
So,
Um
soap, nah. Helping people out, yes.
yeah, also, you know what? Shout outs. I'm gonna to GP as well, because of his very generous donation of, well, many a generous
Wait, sorry. You cut out again.
donation, but specifically the £50 that he. Oh, sorry, did I cut out?
Yeah.
Am I back? Am I okay? Um, yeah. So I mean, GP made many a generous donation, but specifically the £50 he submitted so that he could get me to sing some anime song that I've never heard of. That was it, Renai Circulation.
Oh, no.
I was supposed to do it on stream, but we didn't have time because of scheduling. But it's coming, and I'm gonna make a banger of a song cover out of it.
Hey.
Um, so I'm having trouble finding time when I'm home alone to actually record it, because God help me if someone walks in on me doing that. But it's coming, and it's gonna be a fire. So
Hey.
that is the incentive goal we never knew we wanted. So
Mhm.
thanks, I guess, GP.
Okay, I can't wait. When that
For
drops, just know I'm gonna retweet it like twice just to make sure. I
Oh,
got
it better,
multiple
yeah, because
accounts.
yeah, I'm not gonna put myself through that to not do numbers, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I figured that's literally. I think that's it for all the questions I want to ask. Is there any question you want to ask me? I know. Sorry, why not?
uh, well, you already said what your favorite runs were. Well, well, well. Going as because I've not really spoken to anyone that were just watching it, but going as a viewer, how was it for you? How did you enjoy it?
I freaking loved every second of it. Like all the runs were like all these different games. Like we had Mario Odyssey in one end. Like okay, I know this game. We had the Muppets the other. I was like cool, cool. We had Billy and the Giant Egg. That was I haven't heard about that game in years.
Also, that's one of those games that like I'd only ever heard of because of like the Sonic All Star Racing things, and I was like, yo, that looks dumb. And then when I watched it, I was like, yo, this is fire. This game looks sick.
Just all these
Yeah.
crazy games. Yeah. Oh yeah, continue. You were saying something.
No, I was just saying, yeah, shout out to yeah. Again, that's another person that I should give a shout out to because that was one of the best runs.
Mhm.
Do you know? I think when we were scheduling at first, I thought the Sunday was like very top heavy because we had Celeste followed by. I mean, I know some people might not think it's the biggest game in the world, but to me, we had Celeste and the SpongeBob movie game,
Mhm.
followed by Sonic Adventure 2, followed by Mario Odyssey, followed by Rayman Legends. I'm like,
Mhm.
that is stacked. Like we have left like a lot of the big boys to the very end. And for
Mhm.
me, having Sonic into Mario into Rayman as the last three, I was like, yes, that's beautiful.
Mhm.
But watching on the Saturday, I was like, there's a lot of games that I'd either never watched before or that, well, I've never like Marissa's run of Lunar Nights.
Mhm.
Never heard of that game in my life, but it looks sick. Like
Oh
like
yeah.
I was kind of worried that the game lineup on Saturday wouldn't stack up to Sunday, but I was very surprised.
Well, I think both were good. I think both days were very good. Especially, I was really surprised when I found out where Lunar Knights came from because I remember watching the 1 minute melee of that, and I thought the character
Yes. Oh, I
was
love
from
1 minute melee.
Multi-Blood. I thought that character was from Multi-Blood for the longest time. Like, wait a second, this ain't Multi-Blood.
I mean, like, I have like a general knowledge of what Tohu is. Is it Tohu or Toho?
I have no idea. I'm barely know. I just know Knife Girl beat Dio, and that's great.
um, yeah, I've kind of got like a basic knowledge of what that game is. Cause it's like a bullet hell sort of game, and Luna Knight's like a spin off of it. So I mean, well, when Marissa submitted that it was going to be a Tohu run, I thought, how do you speed run a bullet hell out in the auto scrollers? And then the run came on, and I was like, oh, it's a Metroidvania, and it looks. I kind of want to play it now. It looks awesome.
Same. I'm
Yeah,
really impressed with her run as well. That's told me something new.
yeah, that was one of the ones that caught me off guard. Ori and the Will of the Wisp as well. Like uh, Ori's one of those where like I think I played the demo of the first one like way back in the day.
Oh,
And I was like, yo, I have to play this someday. And then I watched John T's run of Will of the Wisps, and I was like, I have to play this. That's like the prettiest game I've ever seen as well.
I want to try. I want to try both Ori games, but I was like, I don't
Mm.
have that much. I don't have that much time. It's like, when you were a kid, like, and adults were like, you're not gonna have much time to play games. So when you're older, I was like, nah, I'm gonna have plenty of
Wait till you hear
time.
about this pandemic that's coming.
Even with this pandemic, I time
I have all
myself
the time in the
to
world.
doing like all these activities. Like, wait a second, I have no time still.
No, I don't have activities. I just play the same 3 games, one of which being Smash.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I must play Smash every day, or I will get rusty.
Actually, you know what? As well, one idea we had like way early on in GAMO is that we thought because it's the Smash UK speedrun event, we try and get as many games from um, franchises that are in Smash as we could.
Mhm,
So obviously we get a Mario game, which we did, and a Zelda game, which we did, and Sonic.
mhm,
Get Pokemon in there. We said that Viva Pinata was going to be a substitute for Banjo Kazooie because it's a rare game,
mhm,
and obviously Evan's part of the team, so we're going to let him do a run.
mhm,
And yeah, I just thought it'd be like a nice little nod to Smash
mhm,
that we're showing off a bunch of games that Smash characters are from. But well, then we thought because again that was the original idea. I thought it'd be like a nice little thematic little thing. But then
mhm,
this we thought for one, we don't know how many speedrunners there are about. We don't want to shrink that demographic even more by saying only if you play a certain game.
mhm.
And then the submissions started coming in, and I was like, course we gotta get Ratchet and Clank and the Muppets in there. Of course we gotta do Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the very early ideas that we had.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Well, personally, I think it's best that we did get more of a variety of games than limit ourselves to a Smash Brothers in it. But that's
Well,
my
I didn't
personal.
I didn't think we'd have much choice than to limit it. I
Mhm,
didn't think there'd be that much variety going. But
mhm.
lo and behold,
Yeah, lo and behold. Right.
mm,
I, I'm good to wrap it up here. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If
Yeah.
that's everything,
Yeah. That's everything I want to say. Um. Thank you, Charnucky, for coming on.
no,
It's
it's
been a
no problem,
pleasure.
mate. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been.
Like I say, it's nice to like because obviously Gamo it still doesn't feel real like it was actually a thing
Mhm.
that we pulled off and that they put my name on. Again, cheers for that one, lads. But
Charnucky did everything. Graphics, Charnucky.
no, 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 no. He's
Stream,
a fraud.
Charnucky.
He's a fraud. He didn't do anything. Um, but yeah, there's just been it's like been on my mind for like a week, and it's like God, I wish I could say this, that, and the other right. So yeah, thank you for having me on. So I actually have a place where people can
Mhm.
listen to me talk about it because yeah, I've got thoughts that I can't be bothered spamming people's timelines with. So yeah, thank you. I hope people
You're
are
welcome,
interested
man.
enough to listen.
I'm happy you came. I'm happy you came on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
glad you asked.
Yeah. Alright. And the next demo is I have no idea. So no, do I?
No, 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 we're not gonna. No, let's not get people excited. We don't know.
Yeah, I just know it's gonna be sometime in whenever they allow us
It's
to
gonna
do
be
it.
but between now and the end of time, it's coming.
Yeah, so keep it in mind. If the world doesn't end, there's gonna be another Gamo.
Yeah, yeah. For as long as Charnucky is breathing, he will present.
Another
He will
Gamo.
present again.
Yeah, 2050. Gamo 2.
Go from the care home.
Oh, and then somehow there's gonna be me in the distance say, "Oh fuck, Bayonetta, fam." Still playing Smash 4 on the game.
You know what? By then, maybe I'll have perfected the bayonet speed. Maybe in 50 years, I'll have learned it.
I got the speed run, but all by arthritis.
Oh no! Right.
Oh dear. Right, well, still, many thanks for this, man. You're G. Right, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you all for watching. Oh yeah, this will be uploaded into YouTube. It's just gonna take a bit more time because I've got to put on timestamps and everything. But stay tuned for that. But thank you for coming on. Right, take care.
Yeah, you're welcome. You too, mate.